Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ghost of Tsushima. I'm the Mysterious JG. Starting it, I'm getting a little bit ahead on these videos because I actually want to see if I can, well, I don't want to speed to it exactly, but I want to see if I can, this play session, I'll get to the point where we are ready for, ready to move on to Act 2. Because that will allow me to do some off-screening and map exploration and other fun stuff. To that end, I do want to go ahead and just knock out the traitor, because that's what I said we were going to do. But I have a hunch that that might wrap up her story for the time being, Lady Masako, and then we can go on to the Iron Hook, which might get us to where we can actually finish this act. We'll see. But first of all, we will do the traitor. Oh, I got half bow die that I didn't, didn't realize that, that was a thing. Suppose we could, upgrade our fire arrow carrying capacity now. While we're here, because there's, wherever it is that we're going to, a survivor camp, there's going to be a, I'm losing my words here. There will be a trapper here.
Masako said to find the monk in charge of this camp. He may be able to read the map I found on the traitor's brother.
What happened to you?
He lives there.
Nothing.
With the brother.
Something different.
All my goods are useful.
With a bra. Sorry, it's a old Mystery Science Theater. One of the ones that is tough to find these days because I guess they no longer have the rights to the film. But the Mystery Science Theater, near the end of season 2, Mystery Science Theater did Godzilla versus Megalon, and there's a scene where some character is just kind of speeding through dubbed dialogue, and someone says something about, like, you know, the workshop. He lives there together with the brother. And Joel says, with a bra? And it always struck me funny. There's a lot of lines over the years from Mystery Science Theater. It's just Joel, just something about his delivery, even if the line's not great. Just Joel Hodgson will never not make me laugh.
I'm honored to assist you.
Many thanks for your assistance. All right, so I think we're going to run out of predator hides
Just
before we get level 3 of this, because it'll probably be 15 or maybe even 20.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I need more for that.
And I feel a little bad now because I've sold predator hides. Like, right before we started last week's recording session, I sold all of them. Otherwise, we would have had way more than enough. It's fine. It's not a big deal. We'll get them, but it just struck me a little funny. Now what am on resources. This guy sells linen, which we have tons of. Leather, which we have a little bit of. The real problem here is, and he will, some of them will sell linen and leather. The others will sell iron and steel. And then sometimes they sell gold too. I haven't found anybody who sells silk. The problem is it's usually the third tier resource that I'm short of, and you can't buy those from these guys. At least maybe you can. I just haven't.
See you again.
You got to advance farther in the story first. But I've been making a lot more use of the trappers off screen, selling stuff to them to get supplies.
I'll make an offering for your good fortune.
Thanks, pal. But you know, particularly the bow upgrade stuff. Like, I was getting lots and lots and lots of regular bamboo. And I would sell like you only get like one supply per bamboo, but if you're constantly maxing out at 200, there's no reason not to occasionally sell 100 bamboo. Anyway, yeah. got turned around, but we do want to be going this way. How you doing, Mr. Monk? We've had some monks who turned out to be treacherous in this story before, particularly the Masako's tale. Oh, good to see you. That's this guy. It's my impression of some guy I knew in college. Never mind. Oh, good to see you.
You know these lands well?
I set up all of these camps.
Mm-hmm.
Does this map mean anything to you?
And that's not really an answer to my question, by the way.
We give these to our wagon drivers who deliver food.
It's called chuck
Camps
wagon.
so no one is missed.
It's a dog food. We give it to our wagon
Is
driver.
that blood?
Do you see anything that isn't one of your camps?
Yes, I see blood.
I hear rumors of our own people killing each other in Ariake.
Traitors are preying on innocent people. They murdered the women and children of
Hey, those you call them traitors. I say they're freedom fighters, and they're being treated terrible. January 6th was a legitimate citizen action. Oh,
This map
never
shows
mind. I'm sorry.
Ariake is like.
I'm getting distracted.
We have no camps there, but people have said bandits have taken it over.
Particularly banditos.
something worse.
Mongols? That's really the only two types of enemies.
I think she prefers to speak with you.
Oh, she's just like teleporting now. That guy sounded a lot like George Takei. Doesn't mean he was. He just sounded like him. Who honestly freaking killed it. Like people, he's kind of a bit of a joke in a sense. Like, you know, he does a lot of public appearances. He's well celebrated for the character of Hikaru Sulu. And there's the whole "oh bye" thing, and I think he has fun being a bit of a character, but his performance as I'm blanking on the character's name now, but like the Yakuza boss who's like your personal hero in Like a Dragon, he was George Takei or Takei. I'm pronouncing it wrong. I apologize. He fucking killed it. He was really good.
But I'm asking if you believe it.
The guy's like a serious actor when he's not being this goofy celebrity persona George Takei / Takai.
Should have become official.
The headman of Kuta village might be at the lighthouse.
Clan Adache built that for Ariake. This traitor has no shame.
Sadao has men protecting him.
So she's getting mad about this. Like, it seems like a minor thing compared to what he's done before.
Just enough time to fear what's coming.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Destruction of the traitor. Let's just steal some horses. Why not?
Why would Sadao betray you?
I accused him of stealing rice, starving our people to turn a profit.
You think he caused the rice shortages that hit Kuta?
I could never prove it, but it was such a disaster. I knew he was trying to hide something.
Bad men are good at hiding their true natures.
And good men are bad at hiding their true natures. So everybody has some good and some bad in that sentence construction. I mean, she's just going to follow me, so I need to make sure I'm going to the right place, but it's not too far, and we are heading the right way.
Guards outside.
The coward is hiding at the top.
Tippity top.
Sadao! I've come for your head!
Okay, guess we're not sneaking up. Well. It generally is faster to do this way. Now that I've gotten a bit better at this game, I was really setting myself up for failure by claiming to be better at it, but it makes a huge difference if you actually win the standoff. I hit the wrong button there. And again, damn it, JG, I'm just wasting shit tons of those. The beginning of every section, my first combat, I throw a sticky bomb while trying to change stances. That was kind of cool and then kind of didn't look cool. I get shot while killing some dude in impressive fashion. Get down, get down. Fuck you, man. This is why I got a better stance against you guys, even if I'm still sucking. Okay, well, they don't really have a mechanic for these guys to fall off cliffs, it seems like. I'm doing a terrible job here. Damn it! Yeah, that was just a really rotten job. That is the worst combat I've done in a while. I won the duel up front, and then basically messed up from there as much as possible. And it usually is a matter of spear guys in particular have enough range and enough speed with their, like, you can't just block this. You have to perfect deflect attack. That I'm trying to do what works against most of the other fighters, which is just to rush them with the heavy attack to break their guard. You can be very aggressive against most of the enemies, but the spear guys, it's not quite as universally effective against them, and I just kept running into them and trying the thing that works against everyone else. Also works against the spear guys a lot of the time, just not universally against them, and I was just sucking. Okay. Yeah, the game just kind of froze up for a second there. Woohoo! Run up the ramp, dudes.
Killed Hina!
Oh.
My brother!
They died because of you.
You should have died with your family!
I wish I had.
Oh, well. Guess you killed him. Guess we don't get to question him about what happened. Although he didn't really seem to be denying that he was responsible for the death of her family, did he? I doubt this is where it's going, but I had this sudden flash because I've been, playing. As I'm playing this, I'm also playing a couple of other games, including Grand Theft Auto 4, where, like, I would completely expect the end of this would be like a stranger mission where the end would be the person you were trying to help gets killed, and you're like, oh, whatever.
You killed Sado.
You bastards. That's what she was planning to do.
He helped kill everyone I loved.
Alright, well, quest over, I guess.
What? To satisfy his pathetic hatred.
To hate his pathetic satisfy.
When the Mongols defeated the samurai, I wanted to die with them. I threw myself into a battle I knew I couldn't win. It was easier.
Yeah. What does that have to do with her situation?
How do you survive?
I remember that I have people to protect.
I guess what he's saying is he's
Dead
really sad.
revenge.
But I just avenged my dead, so now, and I have no one left to protect. So nothing you told me will help.
Sado dead. Whoever is responsible will hear that I'm alive.
Well, I thought he was responsible.
They'll become afraid.
Just be careful.
Sure, whatever, lady.
You too. You are a part of this now.
Oh, I'm the protagonist.
You'll find the other traitors on that list. But first...
Oh, there's a traitor list? Okay.
I'll be at Kaneda Farmstead when you need me.
And when you don't. Alright, so it's the same deal as with Master... what's his name? They mentioned Kaneda Farmstead as their kind of little clue that this story is... wow, we still didn't get a technique point, huh? Okay. We got a Charm of Ferocity. Moderate increase to melee damage. Yes, please, actually. So I've got the 2 stealth ones. Resolve gains and increases health and melee damage. Let's do that, plus... Alright. I'm hoping all these things stack. Only minor charms can be... Wait, what? Oh, I thought it gave me a message like I did something wrong. Okay, the little message at the bottom right is always there. It says only minor charms can be assigned to slots 3 through 6. Oh, 3 through 6 would be 3, 4, 5, and 6. For some reason, I thought it was only the first. Like, I got confused about what that meant. Okay. So I'm going heavily for damage on my charms, and the suit I'm wearing for most of my combat, even though it cost me that time because I was doing a shitty job, it did be like. This is the thing, like, I'm killing guys really quickly, but it's because I'm really pushing the, I'm wearing the suit that gives you a major increase to damage, and I'm using accessories that give you increases to damage. The sword is almost fully leveled up at this point. So yeah, one of the reasons that I get frustrated when I take hits, but otherwise we're crushing guys, is because, I've over-leveled my Woppets, and I'm really pushing damage is the thing that I want to be good at doing. Now, considering how little I'm doing with stealth recently, the smart thing would be to go through those 2 accessories that are for stealth, and do accessories there that give me, like, resolve gains and health and stuff. But eventually I figure I'll get back into stealth. Now, of course, we have no tails left to do. Nothing to concentrate on except for... Oh, and we got a Warrior's Bounty, so... The Iron Hook. It's like the... It's a combination of the Iron Claw and the Sky Hook. Anyway, alright, so we will... You know what? Let's go talk to the Saddle Monk guy. They've been telling me for a while to go talk to him. I've been picking up new banners and can get new saddles, which I don't really care about, but... this poor guy is sitting here waiting for these banners. Uh-huh.
What would you like to improve?
Oh, that's right. I can improve any of these right now. But whichever one I improve, the resources I use there will be used up. Actually, at this point, if I max that out, I would still have enough to max out another one, wouldn't I? That's worth thinking about. So to increase speed, concentration.
Thank you.
Pleased to meet you. Thank you. We play for free online, my lord. Here's the bow monk guy. Saddle monk guy, I should say.
Thank you for the banners. You're one of the only living sources of knowledge about our samurai clans.
I guess books are not
Can you
considered
share
alive.
more of what you know?
I remember a few years ago, I found myself surrounded by bandits,
It was pretty cool.
prepared to fight them alone. And suddenly my foes turned and fled into the woods. I looked back at the hillside behind me and saw a line of Clan Nago's finest archers silhouetted against the sky. The bandits had heard those warriors trained with their bows since they were old enough to walk.
Which was bullshit,
Reputation
but they
alone was
believed it.
enough to end the battle then and there. And I owed Clan Nago many jars of sake that night.
A tale
not my
worth
life.
retelling, my lord. I'll make sure others hear it.
Although I might add some detail to make it a little bit
Your
more
help and
interesting.
Inspiration are invaluable.
Anyway, here's another, saddle, I guess. Whatever.
I hope you find more clan banners. I'll be here if you do.
I never leave this place. I have a little, bucket over there where I make a toilet, and I have one of the people of the village here will empty it for me, so I never have to leave. Bathe? I don't bathe. What a crazy concept.
Anything
Alright.
to offer from your hunting?
So this guy sells iron. Oh, but he is sold out. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know how what you have to do to get them to restock, but I bought this guy's quantity. I bought this guy's stuff, and he ain't selling no more. Sticky bombs. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find some. I probably want to stock up on them before I get going on the main story too far. Like, if I get to the quest where we're actually fighting Khotun Khan, I might want to have some sticky bombs to throw in his smug face. Because he's a kind of a cool character from what little we saw of him, but he is a smug, stuck-up sumbitch. You sell like sword kits and I like the idea of that one because it's these white ones. I guess that one's white too. But I like that they match up with our Waidenjo Hakushi look.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm already doing the... He doesn't sell these. Never mind.
Farewell.
Just it's part of my my new Waidenjo Hakushi look. The tears of an emperor when there's no one around. Oh, the longbow doesn't have fancy pants upgrades, huh? Or maybe I just haven't unlocked any yet. Okay. Alright. Always happy to help. Always happy to help you play for free online. Alright, so it's a little tricky to figure out where anybody is in this place because it's kind of a big area. But if we can find the starting point for this quest, it might be fine to just get to where we need to be to begin the next quest and call it a video from there. Oh, what am I doing? I can Yeah, I can use the guiding wind because I'm tracking it on the map, so that makes it pretty simple. And indeed, here we are.
The Mongols come back.
He knows when they've been sleeping. He knows when they're awake. He knows when they've been really bad because they're pretty much bad all the time. Oh, you better not check. All right, so when we come back next time, we will get on with the main story and the tale of Yuna and her grappling hook. Thanks for watching, guys.